Okay, let's do some more side missions. What are we even doing right now? Probably the one that's close. Yeah.
Your town needs you. I need you. I saw the captain just now. He's wearing his uniform.
I would speak with this Duke.
What does the Dame have to say about all this, I wonder? Surely she can't know it.
So you are content to abandon the people? Please, I beseech you. If you are a true son of Northreach, you must fight to defend your home.
That's exactly what I am doing, milady. Or trying to, at least. The land is crawling with fiends. Someone...
Even when our true enemy is... Fine. Thank you so much.
She cornered you too.
Could hardly get a word like father-like talk.
She made an uninvited appearance at the Vale, hoping to convince the Dame to join her in fomenting rebellion.
I bet that went well. Anyway.
Our mutual friend thought you might welcome some...
Oh, she's right, as always. We've had some reports, you see.
They're back.
Seems that way. We haven't been able to confirm anything yet, but if you're willing...
Right.
You know Grieger's Weep?
I'm on my way.
Thank you, Clark. I'll look into one of the other sightings.
Good girl. Damn it. The reports were true. I need to stop them before they get to the town.
Late. Oh, that was not an Akashic. Or Revenant, rather. What am I doing?
Call that a test, Ultima?
Something tells me he calls it distraction.
You alright?
I am. But it seems the reports were true. The thralls are pretend. I dispatched the few that I found, though.
Well, there's something, I suppose. But what were they doing south of town? They all came from the north last time. We might be able to fend off an attack from one side or the other, but from both?
Do you have eyes in the north?
Some. I should probably go and have a look, though, just to be sure. You head back to Northreach. I want you there just in case war breaks out while I'm away.
What do you mean?
Her ladyship's been busy working her magic on the townspeople, stirring up ill feeling towards her father. She'll have her marching on the barracks if we're not careful.
What? This is exactly what the Dame was afraid of. I'll do what I can to calm things down. Be careful out there, all right?
Don't worry, I'm not like you. One sniff of that.
Do you not see, Father? The people of Northreach have given enough, and only a fool would ask for more.
Listen to me, Sabine. Where would our people be without their country, hmm? The Empire is their sword and their shield. It is she that ensures they can live without fear. Now she teeters on the brink. Without their sword, how will the people fight? Without their shield, how will they protect their kin? Can the unarmed stand against the advancing hordes? No. But there is yet hope. A new shield, a new sword. A new empire. We can rebuild Sandbreck, just as Great Grieger wills it.
Perhaps we could, Father. But we don't want to. Not if it is built on the broken backs of the people.
Please, let us not quarrel in the street. You must see that no good will come of this. Our fight is not with each other, but with the threat that draws ever closer to our gates. A threat that your sword has yet to rid us of, Your Eminence.
You will hold your tongue, whore. You may have filled my daughter's head with your heresy, but I will not be corrupted.
Corrupted? Your daughter's opinions are her own, as you would know if you had ever deigned to listen to her. At least I hope they are your opinions, and not posturing born of a family feud. Northreach deserves better than that.
Northreach deserves better than you, Carla. Yes, I know who you are. The slut of Twinside who bedded a Branded.
Jealous, are you? That a woman might choose a bearer over a pious man of Grieger.
Clive!
Hey, what's up, buddy? How you doing?
A swarm of thralls coming south from Oriflame. Hundreds of them. Too many to count.
There's no work on the fortifications has scarcely begun. We will retreat to Caer Norvent and there make our stand. Did you hear me? That was an order.
Similar.
While this is but a heartfelt...
Yeah, it's just been a lot of stuff going on over the past few months. Finally got some stuff at the house all squared away. Sister-in-law's visiting the house this weekend, but yeah, just enjoying a lazy Sunday finally.
You heard the dame. What are we waiting for? Pikemen to the gates. Archers to the roofs. Quickly, come on!
Oh, has it been?
She is but a common whore, yes.
And we
Did you
follow
end
her
up
to
getting
the
that?
gates
Like,
of
you
hell.
applied for like a manager position or something, right? Did you end up getting that?
The men have their orders, and they look like following them.
Team leader. Okay.
Spaced out at regular intervals.
Well, hopefully they don't drag their feet with stuff like that. It's always, the waiting is always the most annoying part.
Rest assured the people will play their part. The herbalist has
But you've been basically doing that role for a while anyways. Like, hopefully it's a situation where, like everything else, is just a formality.
Thank you, milady. I will.
I'll play my part too. You still want for numbers. Unlike the enemy. I only hope I can go some way to evening the odds. Philippe, can I leave the south in your hands? I doubt the thralls by the lake were the last of their number.
Of course. I'll lead a party down that way so we don't get taken by surprise. What about you?
74 spots? Sheesh.
I fought a few of these things. Well, I can't promise to hold them all back. I should be able to thin the herd.
All right, but take care.
Thank you, both of you.
You can thank us when it's over.
Till then, madame.
Oh, that... All teams are getting 3 leads. So 3 leads all leading the same team? That just... That sounds like a not great plan, but whatever. I guess it's easy for me to say that, not having the context for it.
There are so many of them.
Good.
Not for long.
That's fair. Yeah, retention has been tricky for work lately. We've been losing more people than they would like, that's for sure.
Is it over? No. It's only just begun.
Ooh, hello. Oh, that was just rude. You've gotta be kidding me. Alright. Oh, a whole lot. Let's see, we've destroyed all the mother crystals. Oh, goodness. So at this point, we're just doing, like, endgame stuff, like, right before the final mission. There is Origin, which I will show you in a second. Bring him down first. Origin is basically, like, some floating monolith that the final boss is basically hiding out at. Alright, here we go. I changed my build up a little bit also. Mostly because Odin is just overpowered. Yeah, that was the boss right before I did like a one-on-one with the final boss that wasn't the final boss yet, though. Alright, he should be dead now.
It's over.
But yeah, so basically, like, we made our rounds, destroyed all the mother crystals, we've taken over all of the icons. But yeah, we just have one main mission left, but a ton of side missions unlocked after the last main mission.
Better hurry back to town. Come on, Torgal.
Because I said floating monolith. Monolith sounds like the right word. I don't know if it really truly is, but I'll let you judge for yourself when I can finally show you.
Clive, it's good to see you.
And you. The road to Oriflamme is clear. How did you and your men fare?
Well, we ended up fighting for our lives down by the lake. Took a few nicks, but nothing the girls of the Vale can't put right.
Glad to hear it.
Well, it seems we've survived. For the time being, at least. I thank you both for answering the call.
You were right. And I was wrong. About everything. I had thought that the only way to unite the people was under the banner of Empire. That without a strong hand to guide them, they would drift apart. To be borne hither and yon by the eddying currents of fate. But you brought them together. Not by force, nor by the exercise of goddess-given authority, but by simply being one of them. By knowing what they feel, because you feel it yourself.
Our purpose was ever the same, Your Eminence. You were merely distracted by a loftier vision of empire and glory, while our eyes beheld matters closer to home.
You have the right of it again, as did you, Sabine. His radiance said it himself. I forgot that.
I'm sorry too, Father.
Some of these scenes
Should
just
never
take too
taken
long.
this if I only wanted you to understand how I felt.
Do not blame yourself, my dear. I should have listened to you.
Your Eminence, Your Ladyship. But I believe the same could be. We all want safety, security, prosperity. Not just for Northreach, but for the entire realm. And
Yeah, that
we
hat
will
was
achieve
something.
it.
She's a character that just showed up for the side mission. I was like, as soon as she did, I was like, what on earth is that?
Yes. We shall.
Thank you, Your. Now that that is settled, I must go and see to the. And today there are more than.
Madame Isabel is a rare soul indeed. In these dark times, I see that it is not meant.
All right.
Forgive me for saying so, milady.
Seriously.
Still do. The dame said it herself. And that goes for you. You're one of us.
One of you.
Well said, Captain.
Well, I should see if Isabel needs any help.
Alright, can we see Origin from here? Maybe not. It might be on the other side of the building. You know, on the other side of those cliffs too. I'm probably going to fight Svarog, one of the S-tier hunts immediately after this, since we're in that general vicinity. But, on the map here, that's Origin right there, where the final mission will be. But yeah, there's just been a bunch of side missions. We did like a ton down here in Dalmekia, a few in Rosaria, we did a couple up here in Sembrek, and then I still have all the ones in Waloed, and then I have to turn a bunch of them in at the Hideaway. So, like, no joke, about a dozen late-game side missions opened up.
I saw several soldiers being carried to the Vale.
How goes the treatment of the wounded? I'd be happy to man one end of a stretcher if it would help. Don't mention it.
Oh, but I must.
Tell me, if Northreach had, I sense you would rather. For you, madame, I have all the time.
Very well. I was Carla then. Quarters so sought after was I that it was only they who could. Lass. Those halcyon, for naive as I was. I fell in love with her. He was my master's guard. The gentlest.
Yeah, it's a heck of a name.
After they discovered us together, he was whipped bloody and forbidden from ever looking at me again. And so we fled. Not that we had anywhere to flee to. We wandered, aimless and starving, until we found ourselves here. It was the veil that took us in, that fed us, clothed us, and healed our hurt, those that could be healed at least.
He passed away.
He did. But at least we were able to share a few. It was the greatest gift I have. But the generosity of this town, the men and women of the Vale supported, though I was still a stranger to them. And so I swore that I would always do the same. That I would return the kindness that I would repay.
Thank you, Isabel, for sharing this with...
You're a lot like him. You know, perhaps that is why I have such a... Never stop fighting, and I shan't either. I know that it will not be easy to... The people, the soldiers...
Did you see the scene of him and,
all united in defense
wow,
of this town.
I can't remember her name. Jill, on the beach.
And what of you? Can we count on your...
Always.
No, Jill is the one that usually has been running around with him. Who's the... Oh, wow, I got an orichalcum for that. Nice. She's the dominant of Shiva. But, you know, the will they... The girl that they had the will they won't they thing with, between him and her. Very much a will they.
Just a little further.
Basically, like, there was a whole bit out in the middle of the ocean where we got accosted by Odin. By the dominant of Odin, and it didn't go super well, and so they ended up on a beach, stranded. But then, for whatever reason, just the whole scene, they were both naked. It was just kind of unexplained. Yeah, pretty much. Not quite as, not quite as much happening during then, but had very much felt like that. Okay, you still can't see Origin from here. Not that we know of. Alright, let's go take down Svarog. I mean, to be fair, he's the dominant of Ifrit, who kind of looks like a demon. So, I would say he can't, but she did. At least indirectly. I just realized I have very few potions. And we're gonna do it anyways, because if I die, it just gives me all the max number of potions and high potions. Also, I totally dodged that on purpose, and it wasn't just luck. Actually, that was probably Joshua who fired that off anyways, so. Am I going the right way? Yeah, we are.
Waken winds!
There he is. Oh, there's a chest over here. Ring of the Marksman. Alright. Let's do this. Oh, is that what World of Warcraft rules are? Ow. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. That. Yeah, the ice dodge is like, it's incredibly powerful, and the fact that it just does it to bosses is just absolutely insane. Oh no. Oh, you know it's scary when he uses Dragon Dance. Oh, just... Oh, was not ready for that. There we go. I'm gonna regret that. That's okay. Yep. Oh, shoot. Oh, yeah, we are in trouble. this so I can get some health back. Ooh. Oh. Did I actually dodge it? I don't think I did. Oh, so close. Last Dance? That doesn't sound good.
Let's try.
Oh gosh, I got lucky. Oh, I didn't see it go off behind me. Loves him a Michael Jordan documentary. Alright, well. Now I'll definitely beat him since I'm going to have all my potions available. Hopefully I don't accidentally waste diamond dust as much as I did. That was so close. Nice. Ugh. I'm gonna wait a little bit. I'm gonna do a lot more damage if I can have diamond dust available when I stagger him. Alright. Alright. Yeah, so much more damage. Legion. Yeah. Oh, this did not go quite how I wanted it to. Whatever. Excellent. Oh, that is not what I wanted to do. No. Oh, that is so unfortunate. I thought I was on Garuda. Whatever. Ow. Oh my gosh. Whatever. Ugh. Ow. Hopefully this gets the job done right here. Giga Flare. This might do it right here. Oh, that's satisfying. All sorts of goodies from that. Just grab some of the random stuff hanging around here before I leave. Alright. Now that that's done, nobody's tool is up there. Just ton of missions up in that last section. By a ton, I mean 3, I guess. Do the one down at Halfcombe first. And I'm going the wrong way.
Come on. Fly, Ambrosia.
Oh, this is that area where... Oh, I missed it. How did I miss it? Okay. Yeah, there was a door over here where he was basically like, I could sense there's something back here, but he refused to go back there. Oh, wow, people.
These people aren't turned. The village seems safe enough at least. What is going on here?
Ah, did you too heed the call?
Heed the call? No, I came here looking for someone. To be honest, I wasn't sure I'd find him here. Let alone all of you.
Is that so?
What are you doing here? Is this...
It is my home. The others,
You keep saying that.
they came here to perform the rite. This village is where they shall cast their souls upon the gentle waters and give themselves to the Lord.
Give themselves.
Oh, Lord, cleanse us of our sins.
Let us be reborn in your loving arms. Free us from...
They want to be... Forgive me. But did another...
You mean the traveler from Stone? Yes.
Thank you.
They seek the same salvation Barnabas did. At least the third chair still lives. Let's go and find him.
Excuse me. Are you with the Undying?
I am. And so it
Yeah, hang on. Give me 1 second. I will be back shortly. Alright. Once you can calm down a bit.
If I am not mistaken.
That's right. And you must be the third chair.
I am.
Cyril was worried for your safety. He sent me to find you.
And I must apologize. I did not mean to trouble the bearer of the burning quill. Much less you, my Lord Marquis.
He said that you had failed to report. Is there a reason for that?
I came here to study the followers of this new faith. But the more I learned of them, the more my own faith began to falter. You have seen them at their prayers, have you not? They devote themselves to the veneration of their Lord with a fervor I have never seen before. Praying night and day that they might be rid of their wicked wills and reborn in their Saviour's light. Not that they might be granted respite from their worldly woes, but so that they might continue to serve him. Serve him with all of their beings. I too swore to devote my life to the service of my Lord and Master, but this... it is different. It is more. And so I would see it through to the end. See these people safe, that they might achieve their dream. That they might do their duty to their Lord.
You do understand what that dream is?
I do, my Lord. They would cast aside their wills and become a Kashik. I know that it may be hard to believe, but to these people, forgive me, my Lord. But I must remain here.
Uh-oh.
Did you hear that, my Lord? Something is happening.
I'll go and find out what.
They got their wish, it looks like.
Blood. Oh no. There must be something I can do. Echoes as well. Found her.
Ready, brother?
Sure.
What now?
Something big? Yes.
We meet again. I've killed your kind before. Let's try.
waiting on it to recharge. Ow. Alright. Very nice.
Damn it.
Yep. So much for seeing it through.
Come on, speak to me.
I had to save them, that they might have a chance to find true salvation. By devoting themselves to the service of their Lord. Just as I did, when the Undying plucked me from the gutter and gave me a cause to believe in. Duty to serve was everything to me, and I would not deny them that fulfillment, even if they must become a Kashik in order to achieve it. Forgive me, my Lord Marquis. I did not mean to trouble you with this. My findings. Could you deliver them to Master Cyril for me?
Of course. Your duty will be done.
Look, my lord. They are saved.
Oh, it's gonna automatically transport us back to Dalmekia, huh?
They are saved. Found her. I should get this report to Cyril.
I mean, I guess that's fine.
My Lord Mark, I'm glad to
I met with your third chair, Cyril.
Thank you, my lord. He remained in Ash?
He died protecting the villagers from an echo. I buried him in Mickleburg. I'm sorry that I couldn't save him.
If you could not save him...
The villagers, they prayed to their god that they might be and an ether flood came. Your brother sacrificed himself that they might live, even knowing that that life was death by another name.
Then he perished defending liberty. A hero's end. For the right to choose how one dies is no less sacred than the right to choose how one lives.
Sid would agree. He wanted to build a world where people could die on their own terms.
A noble ambition. To die for what it matters not how misguided others might judge one's decision, only that the decision is one's own. We live according to the teachings of our order. For better or worse, that is our creed.
But he didn't die for your creed. He died to save them. And you still believe that what he did was right.
I believe that he believed it was. We of the Undying are not slaves, and this was his will.
I'd like to know this man's name, Cyril. To know the names of all the Undying who've fallen in the line of duty. They died serving my house. That is my duty.
Of course, I shall fetch the Book of Martyrs. My lord, it has been the greatest honor of my life. Though our duties may differ, yours is no less important. And were they here, I have no doubt but that...
A lot of ability points for completing that one. How nice are these late game side missions? What was that? Collect 6 signboards. I was gonna say, how nice are these late game side missions to give me orichalcums.
Are you buying or selling?
Okay, he's sold out.
Go safely.
Cool. Alright. We're going to remove Gouge for Impulse. Actually, we're going to remove Garuda. No, we're not. Are we? Yeah, we are, because I get a lot more stun out of using Shiva in general rather than using Garuda. So I would actually rather have... Oh, we could change the order too. That's nice. I'd rather have Shiva as 1. And remove those and those, because I would rather have Shiva paired up with Impulse and Satellite's the other one we're using. Oh, I don't have Diamond Dust mastered. Oh, so I have to have Diamond Dust here. Then here we can have Giga Flare. And I guess Satellite. Oop. Yeah, that's fine. A little disappointing there. So... Satellite's mastered. Diamond Dust is not. I need a mastered Diamond Dust. Alright. Let's go back to Elude and do these other 3 missions.
Doris is waiting for me near Balmung Dark. The longer she's out in the open, the more likely she is to be found by a Kashik. I need to hurry. There were no guards, I take it.
None manning the gates, no. It's a different story inside, though. The corridors are crawling with... If Chadwick was being held here...
Don't give up hope just yet. Let me check the ground floor.
Then I'll search the upper level.
Just how bad are the floods inside the walls? Bad enough to turn a bearer. Locked up tight.
Whatever. Feels like overkill, but we'll do it anyways. A bearer prison.
So this place was no ordinary prison. And I doubt they'll have taken the creature with them when they fled.
Oh, I didn't read anything about a creature. That's what I get for not reading. Yakuza's been recognized as especially aggressive species.
Minimal loss of Waluda lives. And what happens when they run out of bearers? Even the Imperials take better care of their branded than that.
Hmm.
They were feeding bearers to it. This is even worse than I'd feared. Nothing but a Kashyyyk down here. Hopefully things are looking better upstairs. I should go and see how Doris is getting on.
Empty shard, what is that? Well, that was a waste. Thought I'd get a trophy for killing 3 people at once with diamond dust. No
luck downstairs.
I know. Bearers die every day in service of them. Pitting bearers against a wild beast, armed, and not just those who could fight, but and those who wouldn't. Or
I'm afraid.
Then we're too late.
Don't say that.
A key.
Perhaps it will fit one of the doors downstairs. Finish up here.
All right.
Let's see what we can find down here.
Well. Oh, come on.
Survivor. She sounds close. There's no need to be. Are you alone?
Some of the guards. Everyone else. Seasoned by the monster.
She's the monster.
Thank the Founder.
It was worth our coming.
Ready when you are. You poor thing. What?
He fought them. He must have sent you.
Hmm.
Chadwick.
Was that?
We have to get...
Doris.
All right. You put that...
Ooh, he is big.
It's out there waiting for me. I can't let it live. Not if it's got a taste for bearers.
A rank.
The beast will wreak havoc if it ever leaves the prison. I can't let that happen.
Okay, well. Too late. Alright, well, I'm not going to leave Bahamut equipped because me trying to get Mega Flare going is just unreasonable.
No.
What is it?
A diary. I gave it to Chadwick before we went our separate ways. He was here. Do you think that creature?
I'm sure he fought bravely to the last. The girl is safe thanks to him.
Chadwick. You fool.
Come on. We have to get her back to the hideaway. We don't want his sacrifice to have been in vain.
No. Of course not. I'll see that she's looked after from now.
Oh. Alright, well, I guess we'll do some cleanup at the hideaway then.
From what I hear, you've barely left the girl's side in day.
She is. I thank the flames we found.
I know. I'm sorry we weren't able.
There's no need to apologize. How he fought to the bit. That's the man I remember.
I wish I could have met him. I'd like to hear more about your past.
Of course, you already met my former master. She trained Chadwick and I. We were supposed to be sold to the highest bidder when the time came. But no bid. For years, we were her daggers in the shadows. But we could never quite shake our doubts, so we escaped. But staying together was out of after so many years of training. The pull to serve was always strong. It scared.
But even in captivity, the battles he fought were his own. And he died not as someone's tool, but as a hero.
Haida Marie is proof of that. Bearers and the curse breakers will. I'll fight until my dying breath to see it done.
Thank you, Doris.
Alright, well I guess we'll start down here. Oh, there's new hunts on the board? I've got the Kuza Beast. The Masterless Marauder. Okay then. The Grim Reaper in Sanbreque, and then Knight of the Splendent Heart, also in Sanbreque. Jeez. Cape Orsier and the Penitence Gate.
How may I help you today, Clive?
Oh good, Genji gloves.
You earned this. Best of luck out there, Sid.
Yeah, definitely that.
You should have seen him.
Welcome back, sir.
Welcome back.
Yes. Welcome back. Trip wasn't... Truth be told, it was me who suggested, but from what I hear...
No. Ember lost his nerve in the face of a beast of prey, but he didn't lose heart. He pressed...
Indeed it is. Thank you for your honest approach. The fact remains, however, that Ember will not... All I have gleaned from this trial is that without someone watching his...
Wait, Sergeant. And this time he was found wanting. After all...
With a bit of hard work, any hand can be made to hold a blade. And only but a scout's nose is different. And by sniffing out that lot, young Em wouldn't do to waste it now, would it?
Fine.
I'll do whatever you ask. I'll spend my days and nights in the pit if I have to. I'll show you.
Daft as a brush, that one. But just like someone else we know. And if you ask me, that time the curse breakers took some of the weight off his shoulders, I reckon.
Good nerd.
Just don't tell Gav I said so, will you? I won't have him thinking he's been hard done by. Chance would be a fun.
Forgive me, Sid. This... But that's why we need men like Ember more than ever. Remember that. I will... Uncle, the Field Marshal has...
Of course.
Rutherford is accompanying him back to your manor in Port. They will await your return there.
One other?
Lord Havel was concerned that even if he could get the realm's armies to agree to an accord, he asked if I might have a solution.
One of your...
Master Quinton would probably call me one of his.
But another outlaw? Just the thing we need to put these rotten... Good thinking, Clive.
I'm glad you...
The more the merrier.
Uncle, assuming Havel and Quinton can, you still haven't mentioned how we might manage the grain shortages.
Oh, don't. The Seven High House, they have all agreed to make the most generous of donations. Oh, of course it did, but luckily I had some...
From who?
Why, you, my boy. Rumor has it that you rescued the Lady Ariane's head steward...
Grain shortages are the worst.
Bloodthirsty bandits.
It was more of a handful.
Well, the old battle axe was... She had a shipload of talents delivered to my private docks by the next new moon. And when the other houses saw the parsimonious old crone's purse strings finally loosen, they as good as tripped over themselves in the rush to follow suit.
Always is.
Now, I must be getting back to the manor. Join us there at your earliest convenience, would you?
Of course, Uncle.
It's only fitting.
And how, pray tell, will we get that grain to the capital if the roads are still overrun?
You'll find another bloody road. I only have so many men, and I'm not about to send them headlong into an ether flood. That is, unless you'd have them turn as...
Well, I'd certainly eat less.
Says the man with a belly bigger than a band of curls. My soldiers actually need their rations. They'll be dead even before you've sent them on your fool's errand.
If I may, gentlemen, perhaps I might suggest an alternative approach. Though supply routes are indeed disrupted, there is no shortage of ships. Indeed, they allow them to make port and fill their bellies full of grain. And once those who crowd the cities are fed, ferry the displaced back to the countryside. But I'm sure that you wish to two such firm friends as yourselves need no help from the... Rutherford spoke fondly of the great bond.
Us? I can't stand the man.
Clive, I'm beginning to question the quality of...
And what kind of company were you expecting him to keep? The man's a criminal.
Criminal? How? You are not fit to breathe the same air as this... Fine.
Upstanding. He calls himself Sid the bloody outlaw.
Once more onto the breach.
Not so subtle cough.
What we seek here is
okay,
not
there's subtitles.
Nor to claim the thrones of those that already... We wish simply to bring stability to the realm that mankind... And to do that, we must convince those in power, the generals, the statesmen, the nobles, that our court... There will be disagreements, yes. And I imagine some resistance, much resistance. But we cannot let that...
I mean, who doesn't love it?
If we show them the path, show them that
people without a sense of humor, that's who.
Then I am confident they will follow. The fate of the world lies in my nephew's hands. But the well-being
what else is
of
new?
People lies in ours. And
Uncle Byron.
Now, with that settled, let's move on to the signing of the accord. For what great moment
so annoying
in
people.
hasn't been accompanied by a little ceremony. Citizens of Valisthea, I present to you the Triunity,
Rutherford!
Well, my boy.
That it is.
This is the role you were born for. Now I ask only we shall play our parts to the best of our abilities. The realm needs its Sir Crandall. And there is no better Crandall than you, Clive. I want you to keep this signed accord.
I will.
So I don't have to wait for the elevator. Is that a new side mission?
You alright?
Something troubling you.
No, it's just... Eddie's bait.
I'm sure she'd like that.
Back in the north, families would always make gifts when a Ben was on. I'll let the little tykes know they were well.
So?
Well, the problem is that Ed is due.
It is a new side mission. This was not here before.
All right then.
A good luck charm.
Not just that.
No. One made from the... There's not lucky in all the realm. Thing is, they're hard to come by.
Only the big day is fast approaching.
That or the bird whose horse it's attached to, aye. I was gonna stop by at...
Well, there's no shortage of those passing. I think I might make that my first port of call.
You're a good friend.
I do want to come over here, though.
Trouble with your gear, or... So, will it be?
I need another piece of dark steel, then I'm good to go.
That it? Fine.
First the skies, then the crystal.
Oh, there's another side mission in my stinking letters. Concern for Jill. I mean, yeah, but I'm just like so close to the end of the game that like it's one of those things where it's like I want to wrap it up, especially since I know I have another playthrough to go through.
If Joshua's worried about Jill...
Oh man, are you playing Arkham City? Wait till you get to Arkham Knight and then you try and do all the ones in that one. That gets much longer.
Sure. I don't think I'd realized how different, but...
I suppose it's not hard to.
She doesn't think she belongs in it.
And that's why we need to let her know that we still need her. Now, but how to do that? When last we were truly...
Of course. Do you remember the time we accompanied Father on his annual tour of the Duchy, and Jill and I broke from the procession to ride up Man's Hill?
To see the snow daisies. I remember. It was the first time Father had allowed us to join him.
Fair.
And when he realized you were missing, he had the entire retinue down to the pot boys combing the countryside.
In the rain.
I actually mostly like the Riddler trophies. I think it's an interesting collectible that's just not done as well in other games. At least the puzzles are interesting. There is one that's really dumb in Arkham City, though, where it's like a breakable wall on the ceiling somewhere.
What do you say?
Man's Hill.
Oh, true. Though I suspect it is also much changed.
You're saying I should go and scout the area?
I'm saying...
Well, I lost your the end of that message. How many was the previous mission?
Say what you will.
0. Yeah, that's quite a bit of a jump. I mean, yeah, it does not bode well for you if you are just trying to ignore everything in favor of going through the story. Which I'm sure you're not ignoring everything. Yeah, the side missions, that makes sense. Gotta pick up those phones randomly ringing throughout Arkham City.
Mid, tell me.
Ah, you make it sound like.
Tell me.
It's most.
Of course.
What I need. After you left, I went over the figures under cogwheel. Gear's that smaller a bastard to make, and I may have lost the one Blackthorn spent a fortnight toiling over.
Wait, the children. When they took apart your scales, there was a tiny brass gear.
I know you do love Zaz.
Now that I think about it, they didn't use it.
The young'uns? But why would the... I'll keep working on the model. You...
Zaz seems a little more... How do I put this? Confident. Let's go with confident than Hank. Yeah, that would make sense. Although, like, knowing him, he'd mostly just, like, ride the coattails of other people and then end up falling in love with the penguin or something. Oh my gosh, it's on the complete other side of the stinking ship here. I never watched that show.
Sid!
She wasn't high. She's just busy working on it.
A new invention. What is it? What is it?
I've heard mostly good things about it.
I bet it's an airship.
Do you think she'll let us help?
That just so happens to be why I'm here. She needs something special, something only you three can provide. A brass gear. A tiny one.
Oh, the one you forgot.
We saved it, just in case. It's in the bag of bits.
Since your lesson, we've been disassembling.
That's good. Let the main character like be a little more subdued so the villains can really pop off. Okay, come here, kiddo.
That's good to know.
Look! I found it!
I mean, yeah, who doesn't love Marina Baccarin?
Is that all? Just the gear? We have more parts if Mid needs them.
That's all for now. I'll let Mid know about your hoard. Just in case.
Thanks, Sid.
Oh, jeez, married to Gordon. Alright, give me 1 second here. Munchkin just woke up and she's trying to, like, figure out what the heck's going on. Alright, well, she's still just chilling, so I'll let her keep chilling.
Peter Doll mentioned a new project yet?
Not exactly. She seems preoccupied. Well?
They did. And they...
Will it work? He's perfect!
What exactly are you going...
Only the most. The wings aren't going to move on their own. Well... that should do her. Here goes nothing. Titan's tits.
It wasn't supposed to fly, was it?
Of course it was supposed to fly. Wouldn't be much of an airship if it didn't. Honestly.
Oh, of course.
The engines are driving me mad.
Gummy ships all day. Eventually I'll get back around to Kingdom Hearts and I'll do Kingdom Hearts 3 and do all those gummy ship missions. Gummy ship in that game is pretty open world. It's pretty great.
But maybe this is one dream the world's better off without. Show folk how to take flying. It won't be long till they're raining death down on each other. People will lose their homes, children, their mums and their dads. Like I lost mine.
I'm sorry.
So am I, Clive. So am I. Sorry that I have to choose. Do I follow my head, or do I follow my heart?
Good question. The first time I stood on the deck of your ship, felt the wind in my hair. It was like I was flying. But imagine how it would feel to actually do it.
My dad always said there were two ways of living life. Chasing a dream or shuffling to your grave. And he were right. Right about a lot of things. Not that I like to admit it. People need dreams to chase. Especially in a world like this. Right. When this is over, I'm going to take all my mithril engines to Zemeckis and sling them over the edge. I won't have my dream end up turning into someone else's nightmare.
All that hard work.
All that hard work will not be used for war, Jamie. But it ain't like it'll be gone. Tell me, Clive, have you ever been on a treasure hunt?
Not since Joshua and I were boys. Why do you ask?
Because I'm going to bury the engine schematics and leave behind a little riddle telling people where to find them. A really hard one. So that only the most
I have no idea who the King of Zemeckis is. I can only keep up with so much Game of Thrones deep lore.
I can picture it now. Some daft general squinting at the words with a gormless expression on his mug. Like that one, yeah.
Right.
An entire city that time travels. That's a heck of a concept there for a good movie or a video game or something.
Of course, if I'm putting this engine at the end of a treasure hunt,
oh, perfect.
I still need to make it a treasure worth hunting for. Won't be much of a prize if it couldn't even make a toy boat fly after all. My dad always said, dream big. But it ain't the size of a dream that's important, is it, Clive? Only that it's a good one. And I reckon I've got a fair few good uns left in me.
I'm sure you do.
Nothing wrong with ham-fisting a joke. Don't know if you should be using the that is a verb or not, but whatever, it was fun. So I just remember that while I only have like 4 side missions, I also still have 2 hunts to do as well. So that'll add to the side missions. So we've added a couple side missions in Rosaria now. Ooh, that should unlock a trophy. We're going to go do this one. So I think that's like the last area in the game I haven't been to. Oh my gosh. Flew right past it. Here. Yep, there we go.
This is the place. I'm sorry. There's no...
We keep looking. Man's Hill cannot be the only...
Perhaps it's the only place I know.
Then why not ask someone who might know of another?
Someone at the backyard.
Give me a second. I will be right back. Also, I forgot to leave my controller out of range of the child. Hence, whatever chaos has been happening in the time that I was gone.
Let's hope one of the merchants here has what Gav needs. Excuse me. I'm looking for something.
Oh, well, then I'm your man.
Just looking for anything. He's your man.
Oh, or maybe not. Though you're not the first to mention.
She walks around with the controller and holds it correctly, but she hasn't figured out what it does, I don't think.
He was attacked by a silver Jockobo near some guide hovel not far from Eastpool. Most took him for a braggart and a liar, but who knows? Perhaps the one.
We'll see.
Do we just go to Eastpool now? No, I still need to talk with 2 other people. Sorry, 1 second. What? I'll be back in another second. Alright, we'll see how this goes now, but given the current state of things, I might have to just jump off because I'm trying to watch the Munchkin here, and we'll see. Maybe she'll fall back asleep, but I'm not betting money on it.
You look like you could do with a drink.
Yeah.
Stop by for an ale any time, eh?
What are you after? Very well.
Just because the heavens have gone to Reckaroo.
Here we go.
How do, traveller? You've the look of a man who could do with a new whetstone. Or perhaps a bawdy etching of...
I'm looking for a silver chocolate.
If that's the case, no one has seen. Word is they were all hunted for their feathers. Some northern nonsense about bringing good luck. Didn't bring them much, nor their bows. If any are still out there, I reckon...
You're probably right.
I've got greens of all shapes and sizes. Colours. I'll introduce you to one.
Let's see, maybe the other one's down by the exit. Or up here? I don't think I've ever been up here.
Whoever's idea it was to take those bearers away that we support, that's my purpose.
Oh, chest over here. Oh, an orchestrion roll. Well, that was well worth it. Here we are.
Can I help you with something?
You wouldn't happen to sell silver.
I deal in fruit, not fan. But if it's fancies you...
Was a silver chocobo?
Oh, yes.
It wouldn't be the first time. A silver chocobo sighted in the hills near Rhiannon's Ride.
Alright.
It sounds almost too good to be true. But since I'm already here...
Like, does this not qualify as a silver chocobo?
Run like the wind.
We can just not pluck her, just one feather, and turn that in, call it good. Oh, yeah, I guess a scout would, or, you know, somebody with knowledge on the subject would definitely be able to tell the difference.
Left by bandits for a change.
Tracks? Oh, okay, I see them now. Down here.
More tracks. And these look fresh. The chocobo was here. And recently. Perhaps it still is.
Let me set the kiddo up a little bit more. Spectating not good enough for you anymore. Oh.
Well, I'll be damned. It's all right. I'm not going to hurt you. Just borrowing a feather for my friend. Thank you. Let's get this back to Gav before they change their minds.
Are you really borrowing? Come on. Alright. Everything done there. I guess we can just do the other side missions and we'll loot. Yeah, let's do these and then we'll go back to the hideaway. Oh, lovely. A behemoth just wandering. Oh, that's that behemoth. Oh.
Another of the royalist guard dogs.
Oh my gosh. Alright. How did that not hit you with permafrost? Oh, I did not realize it was a double whammy. Don't grab that, please, kiddo. Oh, goodness. Did not see him coming. Ow. 1 second. Munchkin tried to get down there. Oh, I thought I might get lucky and it might finish him, but I guess not. Oh, that's what that big ring means. There we go. Still so satisfying.
No match for you, eh, Torgal?
Yeah, it was definitely Torgal that did all the work there. No offense to Torgal.
The entire village looks abandoned. Now, which house would a bookworm live in? His interests were certainly varied.
Oh, that's the book.
This is it. But if what it says is true, I need to get this back to the hideaway.
Oh, yeah. So basically for this side mission, there's a book that explains exactly why bears are treated as poorly as they are. And there's some secret society of secret keepers that don't want the book to be found.
I know who you are.
And we need not waste time. Hand me the... Leave it in our care.
Your care?
That is not my decision. By one means or another.
Then I'll have to politely refuse. I won't let you erase our history.
Then we find ourselves at an impasse. Very well.
Sneaky.
Let's see, shall we?
Oh, this guy's dead. Poof.
Impressive. But we have other means.
Why do you want it so?
It lays out in no uncertain terms the vanity and avarice of mankind. It tells the shameful history of the persecution and oppression of a gifted few. Would you say that this interpret?
I don't know.
You don't know. Your sword may be sharp, but your wits are dull. So let me answer. There is no correct. That a series of events took place may be proved beyond a doubt. It is a question of numbers. If enough people believe that a set of events occurred for a reason, that belief becomes the truth.
So you're trying to control the truth?
We are trying to protect people from themselves, from knowledge that would bring... That is all. You may keep the book. The world is small. Until then.
Wait. Damn it. Let's get this back to Vivian.
Lots of raptors over here. Is that a Gigas up there too? No, that might be an Orc Warlord.
No need to ride from here. This must be the orphanage. Hopefully the registry is still here.
Wait, what? Oh.
Disposed of. Conditioning. This is nothing short of torture. This reads like a suicide note. Did the director go through with his plan? There's only one way to find out. Forked white tree. This must be the place. Could he really be buried here? There's something hidden among the roots. Let's see. This must be the registry. So many names. This place was... Where is the architect of all... There is only a little time, I suppose. This place is cursed.
Ow.
Nice try. Too slow. Nice try.
I really need something to reduce the time of diamond dust. Yeah, the cast time. So that way I can actually like make use of it more than once. So here, I'm gonna pause it so I can explain this. So the stagger damage, basically the what it does to the stagger bar, it reduces the stagger bar the quickest, but also it increases the multiplier the quickest. The multiplier caps out at 1.5x damage. So basically, if you kick off Diamond Dust right after an enemy is staggered, you immediately max out the multiplier. So all damage you do beyond that is significantly higher. Oh, 1 second. Now that I'm done explaining, somebody wants to come join me. Oh, yeah? Oh, I'm sorry. You want me to bend up your little straw thingy here? Or I could turn this into an ASMR stream real quick. Let's just do this. Alright, kiddo. Grab this. Very satisfying. And she loves this thing. Uh-oh. Alright, again. Well, you gotta grab. There you go. Much better. Alright. Okay, I threw it on the ground. She didn't immediately leave. Alright. We almost ready here? Yeah. And next we'll do that, and then we'll do this. Yeah. Gosh, it just feels so good every single time I finish a fight like this with a level 5 Zansutsuken.
I'm done here.
Oh, we got a chest up here.
Let's get the registry back to Herman.
Meh. Alright, I think we are done with Waloed in general now.
Let's hope one of the gardeners knows where to find snow daisies.
Let's go up here first, I guess.
It was no trouble.
Clive, how'd you get up?
Any luck, you said?
Crystals crack there in there.
It's a long.
Right there on the road to Eastpool. Who'd have thought?
Everything up there's been the empty cabin made for the perfect shelter.
Don't blame yourself, Clive. The Blight's right on Eastpool's doorstep. They'll find a new home. Trust me, after all. That's what us endangered animals. Anyway, what matters is, you managed to nick us one of their quills before they could run out. And now all that's left is to fix...
I didn't know you could carve.
Reckon there's a lot. Like the fact I'm as good with a whittling knife as I am with a sword. And that bone Ember gave me's a dream to work with. What did you say it was from again? An Avis?
But it weren't your Avis, Sid. I slew one of my own at last.
So all those long nights in the pit finally bore fruit.
That explains why this side mission wasn't available, because I had to finish that other one first.
There we go. What do you think?
I think if you ever hang up your scouting cap, you'll be able to make an honest living.
Now, will I? I should go and see if Ed is awake.
Give it my best.
You can give it...
We'll go down here first, yeah.
This should tide us over until the new moon.
I need your advice. Joshua and I are looking for a place where snow
daisies. Then you'll want, I reckon Man's Hill would be. Both have similar climbs and the right elevation.
Right.
Did you learn where we might find our flowers?
The gardener here mentioned the royal meadows in Sambrak.
Ah, the fields beyond Northreach. Well, if that's the case, then Yote was right. I recalled that she kept the record of our travels, you see. So I asked her if she'd perhaps noted anywhere that snow daisies grew.
Okay.
The shores border
Child.
meadows.
No.
Go then.
No, don't grab that. You saying hi? You saying hi to Uncle Dustin? Uncle Dustin says hi, see? Alright. Let's do my little cheat method to not have to do that whole climb again, because fast travel is quicker. Thank God for technology.
Vivian, I found it.
You found it. Even though I asked this of you, I fear the executors had...
I met with one of these, and I convinced him to let me keep it. He told me something, that the truth is just a matter of collective belief. And that if enough people believe a lie, that lie becomes the truth.
It does, but it also means that the truth is not immutable. That it can be changed. Provided that those who wish to change it can convince enough people that their perspective is the correct one. How's the sad history of the bear?
You said that the book inspired you to become a scholar.
It did. She was a heretic, you see. A gallows stood ready for her in every corner. And by shunning society, or perhaps being shunned by it, she stumbled upon a truth so potent that an entire realm trembled at the... I, too, have always felt somehow set apart from the world of men. She taught me that my solitude was not... And that, though my journey to the truth might be a lonely one...
Do you still feel that way?
Honestly, I'm not entirely sure anymore. Since perhaps the result of studying mankind from a rather closer perspective than I had in... But the more I study, the more I find value in this perspective. So if you'll permit me, remember, Clive, when enough people believe, give the men and women of this benighted world the gift of truth. Make them believe...
I'll try, Vivian.
There are more new hunts now? Why are there hunts unlocking later? Oh, I wonder if it's because they're in locations that were previously occupied by story missions, or not story missions, but side missions. That Moogle just really, really hates creatures. Just it's a rich dentist in his day job. Garnick Walood, the Penitent's Gate, and Cape Orsier. Yeah, I am interested to see what some of those are. It's interesting that it's not showing me pictures of them. But I think I've taken down all of the S-rank hunts at this point.
How are you feeling?
Well, thank you.
Speaking of which, did you do anything for St. Paddy's Day? Did you go to like that Irish pub or anything, either today or like this weekend?
Wrong? No, nothing like that.
Go on. It's beautiful. Did you make...
We did. Aye. It's a good luck charm. We may come up north when it bends on the way.
Yeah. I don't have enough self-hatred to try and go to like Meg's during St. Patrick's Day weekend at all.
I hope you like it.
But we went out to eat today for lunch at a place that was doing like a fish and chips eggs benedict for their brunch, so
If there's anything you need.
I just need to go to Meg's in general. It's been a little while.
Clive, fancy a swift off?
I could be convinced. Don't you think you've had enough?
Oh, we're celebrating. I'm gonna be a father.
I think Edda might have something to say about that.
About him being a father or drinking?
You know what I mean. Bit of light in these dark times. Wasn't long after me 10th name day. My mum told us she was with child again. I was over the fucking moon. I was looking forward to having a little one to lord it over. Well, with me being the runt of the litter. Thought I'd finally have a chance to prove to the world that I could be a big brother. Imperials came the day she went into labour. Had myself a baby sister. And then I didn't. My whole family gone in a blink, while I hid in the cellar like the spineless little arsehole I was. Great brother I turned out to be. I'll never be a leader. And I'll never be a hero. I'm just a daft little dog who comes running when his master calls. I'll never be like you, or Sid, or Jill, or even Torgal.
Have you finished?
Maybe.
Do you know why you're our best scout? Because you don't need anyone to hold your hand. Without your resourcefulness, your courage, your determination, I don't know where we'd be. Maybe hanging off a cliff like,
That was only the once.
Exactly. You learn from it. And here you are after Founder knows how many missions, stronger for everyone. And let's not forget Rosalith. Who was it who freed me from the dungeon? Who was it who ran to Jill's rescue?
That would be me.
Because you're our brother, Gav. My brother.
Your brother.
Which means that when the time comes,
I'll get your room. And your sword. I may have had one too many.
You don't say.
I said I was thirsty. Better get back to work anyway. After I walk this off. Clive?
what is it?
Thanks for, you know.
I know.
Winter mead. Nice. Alright. Deliver the registry back to Herman.
I hear that you traveled to Ash. Sid, did you by any chance recover the names of my fallen friends?
I did. Yes.
If I may. The bearer registry. The director was a brutal man.
The registry was all I found beneath the tree. There was no sign of a body. Or any record.
I pray that at least all their names are here. My friends, I can still remember their children who were taken from no explanation.
They'd be happy to know that you survived, Herman.
But why did I make it out alive when so many others died in that awful place?
It's not your fault. See that their names live on.
I'm going to write a book. An account of the horror of Valisthi in the name.
Neither will I.
These records would have been buried.
Mesmerize. Well, that doesn't help me any. Need the one for diamond dust. Oh, you know what? Doing a thing for Jill might help, though. Alright, so Penitent's Gate, and where was the other one? I can't remember. Wasn't Westwatch, was it? Let's go check. Oh, did I get the last Patron's Whisper
Welcome
reward?
to the Patron's Whisper. Is everything we've received?
I
Everything
apparently
promised?
did.
All yours. All done?
Garnick and Waloed, Cape or Sierra, and Penitent's Gate. Oh, there's another side mission at the reading table. Doggone it, I thought we were going to be done. I thought I was on the last one. A favor concerning Dion.
It's usually me making demands of Hippocrates.
Mm-hmm.
What this is about. swordsman Harpok.
Ah, yes.
You spoke of making amends with Dion.
Then I should begin by telling you that I was once his tutor. This was some years ago, of course, before I joined Sid in his hideaway. At that time, I was counted among the foremost scholars of Oriflamme, and was accordingly invited to the palace to supervise the young prince's education, all to ensure that the future emperor had a firm grounding in, well, everything an emperor should. Alas, our time together was cut short when Dion left to join the dragoons. I had not expected to meet with him again.
Have you spoken with him?
No, His Highness always seems so preoccupied, especially when alone. I would not wish to disturb him, not when I know he dwells upon the evil Ultima had him commit in the Dominion.
The guilt weighs heavily on him, I know. But as you say, that was ultimate.
When I first met him, it was not guilt, but his people, and I did nothing to ease that burden. It is one of my greatest regrets that when what he truly needed, the blame for Dion's transgressions, lies not...
I see. I'm ready to help you in any way that I can.
Then I beg that you bring me a wild wyvern tail. Apothecaries across the ages agree that even to glimpse such a flower is to be granted inner solace. Fabulists and
it's a flower, apparently.
But there is oft a seed of truth to be found.
Alicana, where can I find this flower?
You have seen cultivated wyvern tails before, I trust. The lily well. Those which grow in the wild differ only in their purple hue. The harsher the environment, there is a waterfall in Rickmal's roost across the strait. Whether they still survive there, I know not.
It's all right.
Thank you, Clive. Knowledge hoarded is knowledge lost. I have compiled some new entries, if you would like to see them.
Almost level 8. Almost have all of the lore entries done.
The door to the shelves shall ever be open.
What are you doing, kiddo? I am just a jungle gym to you, aren't I? Alright. Where is it? So there's the Penitent's Gate. Oh, okay. So yeah, so the side mission is right next to Cape Orsier. That works out. Sorry.
And how might I help the garrison today?
What have you got?
Sorry, I'm like paying attention to the Munchkin while I'm also playing because she's pulling stuff off the couch, which I should probably take from her. Give me a split second here. Alright, sorry about that. Yeah, we're already in Northreach. Okay.
I haven't seen any of those beastly blue-eyed... Do be careful.
I will.
Alright. Go all the way out here.
Time to fight.
Yeah, this looks like the right spot. Oh my gosh, is that a... Is that an obelisk that I've just never activated? Yeah, this is my guy.
Safe.
Howdy. He's not even a Kashik.
You're the outlaw! The one who drove his highness to madness!
Ow.
On your knees!
He hasn't heard. And it doesn't look like he's willing to listen.
I mean, yeah, I mean, the game is Japanese after all. Ow.
Well done, Tom.
Prepare my pain!
There we go. That's pretty cool. Doesn't do me any good, but that was neat. Doggone it.
Dion would have been glad to have you back at his side.
Oh my gosh, it is an obelisk that I just never activated. Or it's not? What's going on here?
Well, this isn't at all foreboding.
What? What are we talking about? What? What's not foreboding? It just looks like an obelisk. Okay, it is an obelisk. That's random. Whatever. Yeah, they're the fast travel points. What are you pushing me away for, you goober? Diamond Dust Master 4,500. We still got a ways to go. Yeah, I have to buy all of this in order to get one of the trophies. That's gonna take some time. I mean, basically, it's gonna take most of New Game Plus. I could. Yeah, let's just get this trophy right now. Yay! She's clapping her hands here. But yeah, I got an icon or a trophy for maxing out all of the skills for a single icon. Alright, so now we're going to the other end of things.
Come on.
For another hunt. And a side mission, not the last one, unfortunately. Yes. Alright, 1 second. Someone's trying to climb Mount David here. Yeah, you see all the birdies?
The meadows are vast. Where do we even start?
Yote mentioned the coastline. We can start there. Look, brother. See them?
I do. The flowers and our friends.
Alright.
What do you see, boy?
A Minotaur. I haven't fought one of these in a while.
Let's hope this is the last one.
Only one way to find out.
Nice try. Nice try.
hair late. Oh. Oh, and here are all the new enemies up here. Seriously? Come on.
You're finished.
That was harder than I expected. But found her. It was worth it. They're beautiful.
Do you think Jill will like them?
She'll love them. Come on. Let's go.
Okay, this is a legitimately frustrating automatic teleportation thing, because I had a hunt to go finish, thank you. Seriously. Doesn't even... It's gonna make me do the rest of the walking anyways. That's dumb.
Jill, there's something I'd like to...
There is?
It's, how would you fancy a trip to Oriflamme?
Oh, am I gonna go back? Oh, that makes me feel a bit better about it.
There are so many. This is what you wanted to show. Yeah.
You don't need to say anything.
What a line.
Mm-hmm. We've been worried about you. Do you remember when I took you to Man's Hill?
You saw me crying and thought a change of scenery might lift my spirit. In the end, it earned me a nasty cough and a stern scolding from your mother.
I'm sorry.
Before we left, my chambermaid told me she'd overheard your mother talking about my marriage prospects with some of the noblewomen at court. They were debating whether it would be more profitable to marry me off to one of the high... No one thought to ask me what I... There was nothing to them.
I didn't know.
But I wasn't alone. You were there, and I knew then, no matter what happened, I would be all right. I'll never forget that feeling.
Before we broke camp, the morning after the storm, do you know what I did?
No? What?
I slipped away from my governess to climb the tor. And from there, I saw a sea of petals, all reaching for the sun. And I realized that no matter how terrible the night, dawn would always come. That you would always come for me. And you have. Again and again.
Where do you see us? When all this is over?
Of course not.
I don't know. Not here, though. I think I've outgrown the twins. After everything we've been through, the realm just seems so small. I'll need some space to spread my wings.
Then that's what you'll have. And I'll stop at nothing to see that you do.
I never was much good at garlands, but it'll have to do.
I'll treasure it forever.
Thank you, Clive. For this, the flowers, for everything. It's exactly what I needed. You are my treasure.
I actually have not. Okay.
We should probably be getting back. I expect the others are wondering where we are.
You're right.
I know nothing about the plot. Not nothing about the plot. I know the general plot. I have no idea what goes on at the festival itself in the movie. That's not entirely true either. I don't know the rationale for any of the things that happen. That's the better answer there. That's what I'm looking for right there. Reduces diamond dust cooldown by 7.5 seconds. Yes, please. Exactly what I was hoping I would get from this. I figured I might because it was Jill-centric. And now Jill's joining the party and will remain until departing for Origin. Alright, so both her and Joshua. Except not right now. Gear and icons. Bye-bye Willow Light. Now all of a sudden Diamond Dust is much more useful at the beginning of a fight. Because I'm more guaranteed to be able to use it later on as well. Alright. Let's go find this hunt over here. So not in Westwatch, but past it. I don't even remember the name of what we're looking for, if it's the Grim Reaper or something else. I don't know. Some random enemies out here. Is that looks like a more prominent enemy type. No, Kasha gave us, but like it's not what I'm looking for. Probably passed all these things. Oh, there's a chronolith trial out here. Well, now that's on my map. I mean, it feels like it's not out here now, because there's a bunch of other random enemies. Maybe it is in Westwatch. Maybe Westwatch is considered part of the Cape, and so... What is that? That looks promising. Oh, yeah. It's a lich. Ooh, goodness, kiddo. You're a goober, you know that? The Prince of Death. Only the Prince? Come on, man.
That's another one.
I'm assuming he is, yes. Oh man, we tore through his stagger bar a little too quick there. Late, I was late. There we go. I need to remember to charge up Zantetsuka before I do fights like this. So that way when I actually do stagger them, I'm guaranteed to be able... Oh, shoot. Get off 2 level 5s. Alright. Don't chew on my shirt. Ow, ow, ow! No. Well, he's dead now.
over.
Dark steel. That's important. Because we got dark steel, we're not going to Waloed yet. We're going back to the hideaway. For a second, I was going to be concerned that we were having another side mission unlocked. Thankfully, no.
Trouble with your gear, or
Oh, no trouble.
what do you want?
I want go to Dameron.
Should last you a good while. That it?
Alright. I forgot to equip it. Oh, no, I didn't. Yeah. Oh, don't grab that. Oh, goodness. Yeah. Whoop. It's hard to really tell from here, but it looks pretty nice. Either that or it's still just Ragnarok on there. Take a look at the stone. Oh, I still have Ragnarok equipped. That's my problem. No, it's goddamn wrong. Oh, so it just looks the same? Okay, well that's fine. It doesn't look like it looks the same though. I feel like I'm going crazy a little bit. Hang on. So that's Ragnarok. Onion Sword, Invictus, Everdark, Icebrand. Yeah, all that whole line. Alright, I think it does just look the same. Yeah, it looks the same. There's still that section on that map that's all, or not that map, that menu that's all question marks, which is interesting. Alright, just this one side mission left, and then we're in the home stretch. Oh, yeah? Oh, my word. Oh, come here. Out here to the left.
Good girl.
Faster!
Oh, also there's a hunt out here I need to do. In Garnick? Where's Garnick? Nowhere over here. Mickelberg, Halfcombe. The Great Southern Gate. No. Crit and Hollow. Never turn. Right there. Garnick. It's that little town from earlier. Which kind of confirms my hypothesis that it didn't unlock until after I did the side mission from earlier. Very surprised those didn't attack me.
Seems this place has been flooded twice over. Purple flowers blooming next to a waterfall. Shouldn't be too hard to find. No holding back.
Sure.
Too slow.
Okay, well. Alright, anyways, back to the waterfall.
Here they are. Might as well pick enough for a buck.
Alright, and go all the way up here. To what might be the last hunt.
Ready, go? Fly, Ambrosia.
Let's see what's waiting behind the gate. Not much. Oh. Oh, one of these things.
Harmon's madness lives on.
Oh my goodness. That was the last hunt. Trophy confirmed it.
Rest in peace.
Alright, and let's turn this into Harpocrates.
Osman.
You did?
I think...
You did indeed. My dear boy, thank you.
You wanted to make Dion a gift of one, did you not? Shall I invite him to join us?
Oh, I don't...
It's no trouble. I'll go and fetch him.
Alright, let's go get Dion.
Your Highness.
No.
Our lawsman has something he'd like to give you.
Master Harpocrates, no. I dare not after everything I have taken countless, all because I was weak. I have sworn to atone for my crime, but were I to meet with him again, and see in his eyes what I have become, I fear that my...
Then that is all the more reason to do it. Test your resolve. Prove to yourself, and to him, how strong it truly is.
You are right. I must, at the very least, offer him my gratitude. Very well, then. Take me to him.
Follow me.
Even now, I hesitate to approach him. What must he think of me?
You'd be surprised.
Master Harpocrates, pray, accept my apologies for leaving your tutelage before my studies were complete.
Shouldn't neglect your studies.
Opened my mind to a world quite unlike the one I had imagined from within the gilded confines of the palace. And I shall be forever grateful for the efforts you
Oh, yes, that's what I was trying to. I was like, there's some reference about studies. I couldn't remember what it was. Now I remember.
Require no apology. That you took the time to visit me says much about the man you have become. Now, there is something I would like to show you.
Is that a wyvern tail?
Just have the whole sketch just like replaying in my mind now.
Familiar for me.
Because it is unique to those found in the wild. Something in the harsh environment in which they grow lends them this striking hue. Their roots are indistinguishable from those of their hothouse cousins, but once they bloom, the difference is immediately apparent. In this flower, I see you, Your Highness. Its roots were the roots of a wyvern tail, with all that implies. But they do not define it, just as yours do not define you. I want you to have it, that it might remind you of this truth.
Master Harpocrates, I would ask of you a service. Keep your gift until I have fulfilled my duty to the realm, for only then shall I be deserving of it.
As you wish, Your Highness. I shall await your return.
Our roots do not define us. No wonder my stepmother didn't like him. For reuniting me with memories I had thought long lost. I shall not forget this.
Thank you, Clive. Were it not for you, I fear I might never have found the right moment to speak with him. Not to mention the wyvern tales. I shall plant their seeds, that I might not disappoint His Highness upon his return.
I hope the soil in the hideaway is to their liking.
Why, these flowers bloomed in the bleak, black wastes of Waloed. I'm sure Nigel's yard will suit them to a T. When it comes to expressing one's gratitude, I find that words are seldom sufficient. Here.
What's this?
A stolas quill. Or more precisely, my stolas quill. 'Tis said that an owl's feathers are steeped in the wishes it hears over its long lifetime. All those words just waiting to pour out onto the page. So consider this my wish for you. That one day, you may put down your sword and pick up that pen.
Well, when that day comes, I'll certainly have a lot to write about. Thank you, Harpocrates. It shall have pride of place in my chamber.
There's something about it. I feel like it's...
You're not from... Well, then what were you going to tell? And if you had?